In the bustling streets of Lagos, where the vibrant energy is palpable and the city never truly sleeps, a shadowy undercurrent of pickpocketing has emerged. As locals and tourists alike navigate through markets and crowded transport, the constant hustle and bustle masks an alarming trend. This epidemic isn't just a minor inconvenience, it poses a serious challenge to the safety and well being of both residents and visitors. Lagos is experiencing a surge in pickpocketing incidents. The morning was already hot, and the streets of Oshodi buzzed with their usual madness. Shouting conductors, swerving okadas, women balancing trays of bananas on their heads. Zainab tightened her grip on her handbag as she stepped out of the bus. A soft voice in her head warned her, "Don't lose focus." She was on her way to a job interview in Lekki, the opportunity she'd been waiting for. Lagos had changed since she moved in with her cousin in Surulere. Everyone warned her about pickpockets, but she thought if she stayed alert, she'd be safe. Zainab's journey. As Zainab crossed the footbridge at Oshodi, a man brushed against her from behind. She turned to glare, but before she could speak, another woman screamed that someone had fainted nearby. The crowd surged forward. In the confusion, she held her bag closer, or so she thought. 5 minutes later, when she stepped into a Danfo heading to Obalende, she reached for her phone to confirm the interview time it was gone. So was her 5,000 cash and ATM card. She sat quietly in the bus, trembling. A tear slipped down her cheek. The inside story, unveiling the true modus operandi. Zainab had fallen victim to a well-practiced scheme. The man who brushed her was a decoy. The woman's scream was staged. While she looked away, a third person silently unzipped her bag and slid her phone out. The group dispersed like wind in traffic. She never even saw their faces. A few days later, she found out her account had been drained using mobile banking apps. They had guessed her password. It was her date of birth. Zainab sat on a cold bench, her heart heavy as the minutes ticked away, knowing she had missed her interview. Stripped of her phone, she felt utterly helpless, unable to call and reschedule. With no money to catch another bus, she could only watch as her dreams seemed to fade further away. An overwhelming fatigue washed over her, making it hard to even think about explaining her situation to anyone. In that moment, she felt a deep sense of loss, not just for the opportunity itself, but for all the struggles that had brought her to this point. It was a painful reminder of how difficult life could be, leaving her feeling alone and defeated. Back home, her cousin scolded her, not out of anger, but fear. Lagos no day smile, you go learn. That night, she sat quietly on the balcony and promised herself, they got me once, never